Hi there, welcome back to another episode of IELTS Online Direct. My name is Damien, and today I want to talk to you about discourse markers, or in particular, I want to talk about commonly used phrases in English. So I'm going to give you a few expressions, phrases in English that we use in normal English speech, and you can use in IELTS speaking test. So the first one is and stuff. So the word stuff is commonly used in English. We can say something like, well, I really like hanging out with my friends and stuff. Or we can say, I like to go and do lots of things at the weekends and stuff. So this is basically just a way of being able to describe many things that we like to do. And it's perfectly fine to use in the IELTS speaking test because remember, English is informal in spoken versions. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one I'm going to give you is something, the word something. So, for example, I like to do lots of different things at the weekend, and something like, so we can say the word something quite often. Another good one, so the third one I'm going to give you is you know. Well, I quite like going out at weekends. There's lots of places to visit in my hometown, like restaurants and this temple, or go to the beach. That actually leads on to my fourth one. The fourth discourse marker in IELTS would be like. Now, don't use like too much. Like, I like to do things at the weekend, like hang out with my friends, and like, don't use it too much, but use it every now and again in your answer is a good idea. Like, so, for example, I really enjoy meeting my friends at the weekend, and we will go shopping, like to the local mall, or hang out in the nearby park. Also, on top of that, number 5, you can also combine these and say something like that. Something like that. I really like to meet my friends at the weekend and basically just hang out with them, and something like that. So these are very common and useful phrases that you can use in IELTS speaking. But remember, in IELTS writing, you don't want to use this kind of expression because that's more formal English. Okay, so hopefully some advice about some what we call discourse markers. And these are phrases and expressions. And there are so many more, which we will cover in later episodes. So try to use these phrases once or twice, probably no more, in one long part 2 answer. But you can use them in part 1, part 2, and part 3, because that's colloquial, that's fluent native English speech, and that will improve your marks.